Next, we've got our onions, and we're adding that to 5 pounds of our tomatoes. Next, we're adding some fresh basil. We're just gonna take an entire handful and we're just gonna peel it right in here. This is gonna be a delicious dinner for your family all in one. Next, we're coming in with some minced garlic. I'm using garlic, but you can use any fresh garlic that you want. I'm gonna add a ton because I want this soup to be delicious. After that, we're coming in with some fresh red bell peppers. This is gonna be so good. You can take it to a potluck. We're gonna add it all over, and I'm gonna make this for my family, but this will last me about a week. Of course, if you wanna make it more colorful, you can, but you'll see exactly why I'm using these red ones first. With the tomatoes, it smells so good. I can smell the basil, it's so fresh. Real quick, we're coming in with our seasoning. We're coming in with some sea salt to start, just adding that all across. Then we're coming in with some black pepper all across as well, just getting it all over for some flavor. After that, we've got some oregano leaves, and this is just gonna add that freshness with the basil, so delicious. After that, we've got some garlic powder. I love garlic powder. This part is optional, but if you like spice, we're gonna add a little bit of red pepper all over the entire soup. All right, now we're coming in with some chicken broth. You can use vegetable broth as well, but we're just going to add that all over. Look at that. This is gonna be so delicious. And again, it is perfect for a family meal, for any potluck parties, and you can switch up any of the ingredients if you wanna make it more colorful, but I love this meal. This part is also optional. We're adding some heavy whipping cream. I just like that milkiness that comes with it. So we're gonna do about half of this bottle right in there. Last but not least, we're gonna use some cornstarch. This is a family favorite because we like ours thick, and this is just a little bit going across the top as so. All right, now that we've got that all together, we're gonna mix all of our ingredients together. We wanna make sure that cornstarch gets mixed into the broth. We're gonna get it on the tomatoes. This is gonna be so delicious. I just wanna make sure all of that flavor is getting mixed in. Really grab everything from underneath and just mix it together. All right, we're gonna put this now to good use. We are going to set her on high, and we're gonna leave it in here for about 3 hours. All right, we're coming in with our collard greens, and we're gonna add that straight to our ham. And this is a delicious, easy recipe that we are making for the fall time. Go ahead and pour that full bag of collard greens right in there. It is going to just fall right apart. Up next, I'm coming in with half a sliced red onion, and we're just gonna add that red onion all across our crock pot. This is an easy set it and forget it side dish. Up next, I'm coming in with some bacon, and I love bacon now. It's usually made with bacon grease, but we're using fresh bacon with the fat still on, as well as our scissors, and we're just gonna start cutting the bacon right into our crock pot. This is going to add that butteriness, that fat that we need to really cook everything down and together. We're gonna come back in and just finish it up with our last 4 pieces. And you can add as much as you want. And if you don't wanna use fresh bacon, you can use bacon bits, but my family loves fresh bacon and so do I. And since you need the bacon grease anyways, why not use fresh bacon? Now we're coming in with some minced garlic. I love the squeeze tube. And we're just gonna add about 2 to 3 tablespoons across the entire thing. Beautiful. Super quickly now, we're coming in with some crushed red peppers, and we're just gonna cover it all up with our red peppers. This is gonna add a little spiciness and kick, and if you don't want it, you can skip it, but we're adding just about 2 teaspoons of the pepper right on there. Up next, we're coming in with some black pepper, and quickly we're gonna add the black pepper in as well. This is perfect for a potluck or any Thanksgiving dinner you have. Now I'm coming in with some onion powder, and same thing, we're gonna do about a teaspoon. We have the fresh onions in there, but I feel like this just adds a lot of flavor to the entire dish. Now quickly coming in with some Worcestershire sauce. Let me know how you guys pronounce it, but we're gonna do just about 2 teaspoons, and you're gonna want this for the flavor as well. Don't miss this one ingredient, it's very important. Next, I'm coming in with some apple cider vinegar. Oh my goodness, I love apple cider vinegar. It is so versatile, delicious, and we are just going to add about 1.5 tablespoons. Now I'm coming in with 2 of our chicken broths, and we're just gonna pour that all across. This is gonna soak straight into our collard greens, get that bacon fat, and just get that ham nice and melted into the vegetables. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be delicious and so simple. All right, we can't forget this important piece. We've got some butter here, and we're gonna add this entire stick straight in there. Perfect. All right, we are going to set it and forget it. We are going to pop it onto high and cook this here for just about 3 hours, and it'll be ready. That was just 1 pound of our tortellinis. Up next, we're coming in with 24 ounces of our marinara pasta sauce. And this is such an easy, delicious meal that I am making for my family tonight. And we're gonna add this into our crock pot and set it and forget it. You wanna make sure you use all of that, so don't waste any of that sauce. Now I'm coming in with some Philadelphia's cream cheese. We are using 1 8-ounce blocks, and we're gonna add that right there, right in that center. Perfect. After that, I'm coming in with 1 pound of our ground beef, and we're gonna add that straight in as well. This is so delicious. Again, I pre-cooked mine, and this is a 80-20 ground beef, but you can use any type that you want, and you just wanna make sure we get that all across inside our crock pot. This is perfect for any potluck gathering or even any Thanksgiving meal coming up. Beautiful. Let's spread that ground beef. Perfect. Now I'm coming in with half a white onion, and we're just gonna distribute the white onion all across, all around. This is gonna add some crunchiness, some flavor. Oh my goodness, you wanna make sure you spread that out all across as well. Now, super quickly, coming in with some sea salt, and we are just gonna sprinkle that all across the top. Even if you pre-season your meat, you're just gonna wanna add a little sauce to add it all across. Next, super quickly, coming in with some black peppercorn, and we are going to add that right in there. I always say, Grandma says, no such thing as too much pepper. It is good for your food and it is good for your soul. So just get that all up right in there. That looks great. Now I've got some red pepper crushed flakes, and we are going to be generous. If you don't want spicy, you can skip this, but my family loves spicy. Next, I'm coming in with some oregano leaves, and we are going to sprinkle about a tablespoon right in there. If you want to pre-measure, you can, but I do it by eye. Now I've got some minced garlic. If you want to use fresh garlic, you can. This is a completely fresh jar. And we're going to add about 3 tablespoons. I love fresh garlic. If you're going to make your own, go ahead and use an entire clove to 5 cloves. All right, now we're coming in with some shredded mozzarella cheese. This is 2 cups. And we're just going to spread mozzarella all across the top. I'm using the entire bag. If you don't like mozzarella, this can be substituted with Parmesan, Colby Jack. But I like mozzarella because it melts really easily and well into the pot. All right, beautiful. Now I'm coming in with some green onion, and you can add this before or after. I like to add a little bit before because it adds some flavor. So we're just gonna cut just about 2 tablespoons right in there. This is nice and easy. All right, this looks great. I am going to grab my crock pot lid. We are going to pop it on, and we are going to set it right on high for about 2 hours, and just set it and forget it, and it'll be good. All right, that was just 2 bags of our baby golden white corn. After that, I'm coming in with our diced potatoes, and we have exactly 1 pound of our diced potatoes that we're adding straight into our crock pot. This is a simple and easy set it and forget it recipe. After that, I'm coming in with some bacon. I love bacon, and so we're taking all of this bacon, and we're gonna take the entire thing, as well as a pair of our shears, and this is my favorite way of adding bacon straight in. Now, if you wanna cook your own bacon, be my guest, but this is a quick, easy way to do it. We are going to pop this, and it is going to cook perfectly. All of those juices from the bacon is going to add straight into this, and I'm going to a potluck, so I gotta make sure we're making a ton. This is perfect for any party, potluck, church, any sort of birthday or gathering, or even a dinner that you're going to. You will be the perfect host if you make this recipe. After that, I'm coming in with 1 whole white onion, and we're gonna add that right on top of our bacon as well. Oh my goodness, perfect. After that, I'm coming in with some minced garlic. Now we've got some garlic here, and I'm just gonna add about 2 to 3 tablespoonfuls because I love garlic. Once that's in there, I'm coming in with some chicken broth, and we are going to add just about half of this 32-ounce chicken broth right in there. We want this to be juicy and creamy and delicious, so go ahead and add it. Actually, we're gonna do the whole thing because there was quite a bit of corn, so go ahead and add the entire 32-ounce in there. All right, this is looking absolutely delicious. I love making this when it starts getting cold out, it is absolutely amazing. Once you have that chicken broth in there, we were coming in with some heavy whipping cream, and this is 1 pint of heavy whipping cream, and this is what I'm talking about in terms of creaminess. We are going to use the entire pint. Every time I think of corn and heavy cream, you already know it's gonna be absolutely delicious. All right, we're gonna come across and cover this entire crock pot. Beautiful. Now, quickly, we're just gonna season with some plain salt. You can use sea salt, Himalayan. Now, this is quite a bit of food, so I wanna be generous. Add as much as you think is necessary, but I'm going in with just about 3 tablespoons. Now, I'm coming in with some black pepper, and we are just going to add about 2 teaspoons of black pepper. Go and add as much as you want, but again, I think black pepper is good for you. It is good for the heart, it is good for the soul, it is good for your health. All right, this looks amazing. Now we're coming in with some cornstarch and our ice cream scooper, and we want just about half of that, just about a tea to tablespoon of our cornstarch. All right, now to top it off, we've got our shredded mozzarella cheese, and we are using our entire 2 cups of mozzarella cheese straight in there. Oh, this is going to be so delicious, so cheesy, and I am ready for this to go straight into the oven. All right, super quickly though, we do want to mix that cornstarch in, so go ahead and just give everything a nice little mix. Get really deep into that corn, into that mozzarella, the potatoes. All right, this is looking delicious, perfect. All right, now all that's left to do is pop our lid on, and we are going to turn this on high, and you're gonna leave it in there for 3 hours. All right, she's all done. We are going to turn it now to warm, just to keep it warm before our potluck, and we're gonna go ahead and open it up. Look at that, just stunning. All right, now we're just gonna come in and we are going to emulsify the whole thing. If you don't have this, that's okay. You guys can use a masher and do the same thing, but we're just gonna get in there, break up some of the tomatoes, those bell peppers, just really getting that all over. Don't lift it up too high because it will get everywhere. And we're just gonna go all across, getting all of the pieces in. The bell peppers are definitely softer now, so we're just gonna mix it up. All right, this is looking so much better. You can see all of the bell peppers broken up and tomatoes. All right. Okay, we're gonna go right in here. Look at that, perfectly blended. I'm gonna try this first before taking it to my potluck, but I can smell the basil and tomato. It smells so fresh, so delicious. All right, and I am just going to give it a try. Be careful, it's gonna be hot. Oh, that is so good, so fresh with the basil. That's delicious, 10 out of 10, must try. All right, our collard greens is all done. Look at that smokiness. Oh my goodness. And the bacon, the collard greens, the ham, everything is smoking hot. And now we're just gonna come in with our knife and just give this top piece of ham one more slice down. Now I've already pre-sliced it, but we're just gonna go ahead and come in and just give it a few more slices so it can fall apart right down the middle, just like that. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Again, I've already diced this, so we're just gonna go right in there and give everything a nice cut. They don't have to be perfect, but that looks good to me. I'm just gonna come in and we're gonna give everything a nice mix. Oh my goodness, it is falling apart right in there. And we wanna get all of the juice and that bacon. Oh, we're just gonna have to give this a try for ourselves. Look at that delicious collard greens. I'm gonna have to grab some of that. And of course, a little bit of extra ham with that delicious juice. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get that right on top. Beautiful. All right, all that's left to do is give it a try. I think I want a piece of ham because I love ham. Careful, it's really hot. Oh, it's buttery, flavorful. You have to try this. All right, she has been in there for 2 hours and we are going to set it on warm now and take a look, oh my goodness, at our delicious pasta. Once we've got that cover out, we just want to go ahead and mix all of that cream cheese with our sauce, our tortellinis. Oh my goodness, look at that cheese just blending everything together. This smells absolutely amazing. I love the marinara sauce with that mozzarella cheese, the tortellinis, and now the cream cheese is getting mixed in. It smells so good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now all that's left to do is give this a try for ourselves. I am getting first dibs, but look at that cheese. Oh my goodness. We got to get that right in the bowl with some of that ground beef. And this looks delicious. I am going to come in here and just give it a try. Oh, it is smoking hot. I want a tortellini. I want a little bit of ground beef. All right, look at that. Oh, it is steaming. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is the recipe to try. You're gonna wanna make this for everybody. It is so delicious. Enjoy. All right, our delicious corn chowder is all done in our crock pot, and look at that. It is bubbling hot. She is smoking the bacon, the cheese, and all that's left to do is come in, give it a nice little stir first, getting that cheese mixed in. Oh my goodness, it is nice and creamy. We wanna make sure all that corn gets mixed in with the cheese. We want everyone to have an even serving, but I personally love clam chowder. I ate this growing up, but we have one more thing to add to it. All right, all that's left to do is come in with some fresh green onions, and we are going to top this off. If you don't like green onions, you can use parsley, you can use cilantro, chives. Personally, I think green onions and corn chowder taste great together. Perfect. All right, this looks amazing. I'm gonna come in and just, oh, look at that corn, the bacon, the cheese. Oh, I am going to take all of that in, and that filling with that creamy soup. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. We have to try this for ourselves. Oh, it is cozy season, so I am ready for some corn chowder. Make sure you give it a blow. Oh my gosh. The bacon, the corn, potatoes, and the creaminess of the cheese.